Welcome back, universe, to the Hot Seat Show. Woo! Episode 5, our first ever 5th episode of the Hot Seat Show, coming to you pre-recorded, not from Grafton, because a fucking Gyro Day bike row shut everything down last night. So we're recording on a Sunday here. Hey, and if you're looking to buy or sell a home, maybe a career in real estate, email Roy at cvhsr.com. Or give them a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And this week, after the World Series of Comedy, what do we got going on here? He raised 2 wonderful sons, the man of the day. Happy Father's Day, Will Krolowitz.
Thank you.
His kids live out of town, so it's just another Palm Sunday for Will. And I am so hot for this chick. She makes me pee fire. Look at the fire.
I think you need to get a penicillin shot for that.
I'm allergic to penicillin. I just got to take it from the demon succubus money.
Nice.
Yeah, the one thing that saves everybody's life, the miracle drug. Yeah, I'm allergic to that.
You are? What about some molicillin?
Yeah, they give me amoxicillin, which is close enough, but
that's what they give to babies with ear infections with a little dropper. Because when our kids used to get ear infections, we give them a little amoxicillin. That's what you take. You take baby medicine. You take baby aspirin.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, you take baby aspirin for your little baby system. I'm sorry. You baby, I'm waiting for the go.
Hey, if I'm ever sick, some bubblegum flavor amoxicillin sets me right. All right, we got some bad jokes, Molly. Hey, yes, wait.
We do.
Why don't we show them our new lady? What should they do?
You're gonna show the new lady right away?
Oh, yeah, we're showing her more than once.
I don't really. You want to
make sure you like and share, or like and share. Where we'll share, we'll come get you.
At The Seat is Hot, everywhere you listen.
It really, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, did she play a werewolf? Like she
played a mermaid. I mean, that's
I remember that, but like you kind
mermaids
of
are the
put her in there.
Of the ocean.
I photoshopped
but that looked for real. That looks for real to me. That's a good job y'all did.
Molly, hit it. It's the bad joke monologue. Do. How bad's it gonna be? It's the bad joke monologue. It's bad. These are bad jokes.
Okay.
All right.
That was badass, though, Molly. Good job on that.
Very
Thanks.
Good job. The Queen of England. She moves into the number 2 spot for longest reigning monarch in history.
I thought she was the longest.
Normally, I'm not a fan of asterisks in the record books, but she is
a lizard person.
Yes,
of course she is. But she's the second longest. Who's way longer than her?
Somebody became king when he was like 4 years old.
How old was Queen Elizabeth?
Like 20.
25.
Oh, really?
So
it seems like she's been queen forever.
She's only got like 3 years to catch the dude who was 4. So
Molly.
Yes.
Molly, they finally did it. There is a tampon shortage.
Oh, no.
Molly doesn't like tampons. Molly, why don't you like tampons?
Because they're stuck-up cunts.
They really are.
Molly uses a cup.
I do. It's reusable and it's more environmentally friendly.
What?
There you go.
Are you? How does that work?
You cut a tennis ball in half and you jam that up there, and then it collects everything.
You mean like a tennis ball, like they have on the walkers?
Yeah, you cut one of them in half, you wedge it up there, catches all the blood,
good to go.
Pull it up.
Are you serious? It can't be sanitary.
Well, it's not a tennis ball. It's like a tennis ball.
No, I don't want to interrupt your monologue, but we're going to talk about Molly's cup. I got to know.
Well, tampon shortage ain't affecting her, so who's laughing now? Nancy Crampton Brophy, the author of How to Murder Your Husband, is sentenced to life in prison for You guessed it.
Murdering her husband?
Yeah. Hey,
Oh
you
my
don't
God.
get that third name in the news for tax fraud.
Dude, was it one of the things? I mean, was it just like the book, How to Murder Your Husband, that she did it?
And you know what? If you buy that book, you're getting ripped off because you need to buy How to Murder Your Husband and Get Away,
Get away with it. Yeah.
You got to buy the second book or you're going to jail.
But
You
if
know,
she
the
had
people that
titled
got
it,
away
Get
with it, yeah, they're not writing books about it because they got away with it. They want to
No,
draw
like
attention
OJ.
to themselves.
If
I did it, hello, Twitter world. If I did it.
In her first interview since the Amber Heard trial, she says she doesn't blame the jury for their decision and still loves Johnny Depp more than ever.
What?
You know why? Because he's the shit.
I believe in love. Go to her, Johnny. This is what we need to see. The ultimate comeback story.
He's going to end up with another grumpy.
How great would that be if they got together again?
No. They need to stay
No
far
way.
away from each other.
That's a very toxic relationship. No way.
I'm rooting for love. I don't
What?
give up on love.
Are you serious?
I'm rooting for them. Get back together.
You just want to see them miserable.
I
You
just
want
love
to see
this
another
story.
Amber turd?
I think they can work through it. I think this
No,
is
they
just a
can't work
rough
through it.
patch.
No, man. She crossed
There's
the
no-
line.
There's the
When
point
you
of no
cross the
return when
line,
you take
there's
each
no
other to
coming
court.
back. Trust and respect, and neither one of them, they don't have either one of those.
All right, the CDC puts out a warning for people to stop nuzzling their backyard chickens.
What?
Chicken pox?
In fact, they said completely detach yourself and stop loving them altogether because you will be eating them soon. Economy's great, though.
Yeah, it's like, our favorite chicken crossed the Rainbow Bridge last night. It was delicious.
All right, it turns out monkeypox is in semen and is being sexually transmitted.
No way.
So you telling me I can't have any semen now?
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell everybody that I have some unrelated heat rash breaking out on my face. Don't worry. Bumpy red primate-like bumps.
Oh, Tommy was at the gym again, huh? In
Well, I
the
was at
steam
the
room.
spa. Yeah.
You don't know what's flying around in that steam room. It's foggy in there. Who knows what happens?
Hey, speaking of monkeypox, the World Health Organization is creating an emergency meeting to change the offensive name.
Because it's racist.
Yep, and since it's transmitted in humans, they are going with homopox. Trademark hashtag homopox.
I think you're definitely going to have a problem.
No.
What? It's not monkey.
Homo
It's human.
sapiens.
There you go.
No, but no, no.
It's a
and you're gonna
joke,
bring that up.
William.
All right, the origin of the Black
Homopox.
Death.
Homopox.
Now he gets the joke.
No, it's funny. And it's offensive too. But like sometimes offensive things are funny. I'm not offended.
No, it means human. Homo.
Homo sapien.
So, the origin of the Black Death mystery has been solved after 675 years in China. You can say it with me. It didn't leak from a lab.
It came from a monkey. It all starts with the monkey's butthole, it seems like, doesn't it?
Stop fucking monkeys.
Finally, somehow, human trash has been discovered on Mars.
What?
Will, we thought you were in Boston this week doing the Solar System series of comedy.
I was.
All right.
You calling me human trash? A Martian? All the way
No,
in Mars?
Just saying
gonna
you
rent
leave
the
trash
Mars
in
for
your
a
wake.
weekend?
Thanks for the save, Molly. Hit it.
That's terrible. Terrible.
There's our guy. He's back with his hand on his cheek.
I thought I could make you think, oh, look, he's still frozen.
I think you had a fist.
because
so you-
before you had a fist,
Oh,
Yeah, and this time you had
you
a
fucked
palm.
it up.
All right.
you
All
know
right,
you
hot
know.
seat questions.
Go ahead.
How do you like if you were making a comic book, how do you spell a fart? Like in the bubble, in the comic, somebody
To make
farted.
the sound, I would probably go PFFFT.
Okay.
How would you spell it?
I think every fart has its own. I guess it would depend on what type of fart I wanted to
Is
have.
it a trumpet fart? Is it a
Like a BRRRRRPT, like a burp?
is it the boop, 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 boop? So it has to be
Or a
Yeah, they got
silent
different
PFH,
spellings.
PFH.
piffed? Or a rip?
Oh,
What about
rip.
Molly's farts? Molly
Molly
doesn't
sound
fart,
like-
does she?
Yeah, it's wet. Her farts sound wet.
Oh
No,
my
they don't.
god!
My farts sound awful.
Oh my god!
She leaves the room sometimes to fart.
Oh my
So-
god!
That's
That's
nice.
nice of her to do
Consider
that.
it.
So
Fart?
you wouldn't
Oh,
just spell
So
the
how
word
obvious
fart.
is that? Fart
No,
with an exclamation point. Fart.
it's got to be like
Fart.
burped, BRRPT or PH.
Toot?
PFH.
A lot of people are
I
saying
said
toot.
PFFFFT.
I like kind of brap.
Toot's better than
Frap.
fart.
Frap is good too. FRAAP.
Toot's cute because people say, "Oh, I tooted."
That's for a girl fart, right? Girls toot.
Yeah, guys don't toot.
Guys
Guys
brap. And yeah, here a brap.
That is a disgusting picture.
He's getting his hair blown off.
Ugh.
I don't know. I thought that's just. Oh, what's a dog? A dog
That
is a
looked like
piff.
Piff.
that looked like what did they call that? The Kennedy film, the Zapruder film. The guy's head blowing off.
So yeah. It
So
depends
how do
on
you
it.
spell it, Molly?
I was gonna say like PF like with a bunch of H's and then T.
Yeah.
Molly's more
Yeah.
tries to go silent.
Yeah.
Or how about if you just like? I think it'd be funny. This would be good. Like, what if they sharded?
Yeah.
So then you just put inside the bubble NESTLES.
I think if they farted, you got to make the character have really big eyeballs and like a face, like a oh. Then you know. And all you got to do is put like piffed and then a plus sign next to it, like and more.
Plus ...
Yes,
Or
a plus.
piff.
That.
×5. Wow, this is a
Never
good question.
It is surprisingly.
All right, well, you got another one?
Oh, frick, yeah. Okay. Do you go?
Did you
like,
say
when-
frick? Yeah.
Frick yeah.
What the hell?
Frick, yeah. All right. do
Frick
you-
yeah.
Frickin' A.
Molly, did you tell me you couldn't cuss anymore?
Well,
Shut the frick up.
So-
Do you go more all out on a Father's Day, Mother's Day gift, or their birthday? What's more, or do you do them kind of the same? Treat them the same.
I think you do them kind of the same.
It's like
But,
a second birthday.
Well, also, I think with a Mother's Day gift, besides a gift, you give her a day off of cooking. So you take her out to dinner. You let, for Mother's Day, yeah. Or, like let her have a day out of the kitchen. She's a mother. Everybody goes out and they take mom out to eat besides a gift. And maybe it's not bad for a birthday either to take them out to eat,
I am so lucky with Barb. She loves
you call your
comic
mom Barb.
books, superhero movies, and there's always one in the theater, and she doesn't want to eat because all she wants is a tub of popcorn and refilled tub of
Well,
popcorn.
he gets
That's
to
like
buy
meal
her
for the-
movie tickets, and he gets to also see a movie that he wants to watch.
Yeah.
Your mom's fun at the movies, man. We had a blast seeing Rocky Horror Picture Show with her on Halloween. That was a blast.
Oh, wow.
So, what movie did y'all see
For what?
for Mother's Day?
Well, it's Father's Day.
Yeah, but did you take your mom out for Mother's Day?
Yeah, of course. What did we do? The last movie we
Was
went
it
and saw.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new
Did she
Spider-Man
like it?
3.
Or was it The No Way Home, Doctor Strange?
Oh, we did see Doctor Strange too. See,
I
we
don't
see
know.
them
It was
all.
one of the two.
But they're starting to make them too fast. Like we need a Mother's Day, a
Yeah.
second Mother's Day, and for
Well,
me to
when's
keep
Barb's
up,
birthday?
June 23rd.
Wow, it's coming
But
up.
we're hanging on.
It's this week.
We're hanging on. She's going on vacation, and when she gets back, we're waiting till Thor: Love and Thunder comes out. Is our movie.
And when's that
So,
come out?
I think July 11th.
Okay.
So she's going to be a little late, but that's what she wants.
You know what? And maybe we can talk her into another edible. She would enjoy it a lot more. What do you think?
I think, yeah.
If I can get a hold of some. Because, yeah, it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who would win in a rumble? The Muppets or Sesame Street's characters?
Weren't they pretty much the same?
Sesame Street would win.
Why? You got aliens in the Muppets. You got Gonzo and the animal.
You got
and
Big
that.
Bird. He's huge.
But
Who's gonna beat Big
Yeah,
Bird?
but he's a gentle giant. He's not really like
They got Snuffleupagus too. He's a big. They got a couple tanks that can absorb some damage. I'll give you that.
right.
But the Muppets, they're always destroying shit. They're blowing shit up all the time. They got rockets.
Miss Piggy, come on, she's indestructible.
Yeah, Miss
She's
Piggy
gonna
would be
lay-
a force.
Yeah, I think the Muppets would definitely take Sesame Street.
Well, the
Sesame
Muppets
Street's too
have the
gentle.
Swedish chef too, and the aliens and the.
Yeah.
The Muppets are way more violent. Of
That's
a
true.
people.
And then those old guys that sit up in the
Yeah, they're going to be laughing at the Sesame Street getting their ass. Well, Sesame Street does their monsters, and they do have the Count. He could turn.
they have the
tide.
Count. They also have the Oscar the Grouch,
Oscar
Yeah,
the
but he's
Grouch.
in a
Cookie
trash
Monster.
can.
What?
But he's in a trash can. He's
You know, that would be
Stuck
an
in a trash
interesting movie, man.
Muppets
Universal.
versus Sesame Street. Yeah.
Let's see who wins.
I
Like
think you're
a
right.
Rumble.
Muppets would win.
Almost like it's like West Side Story, like a rumble.
See, what's going to happen is Sesame Street is going to send in their tanks. So the first wave is going to be Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. But what the Muppets are going to do is we're going to send in our berserkers. Miss Piggy and Animal are just going to charge,
forgot about
and
Animal.
that's going to set the pace. And you think they're going to take their big guys down, and then we just send in the rest. Boom, wave.
Kermit
Wave
can jump
complete.
too, man. Kermit's a frog. He can jump.
I think Kermit plays on both sides, doesn't he? He's
Yeah.
been on Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
he's a
lot.
double agent. He's a double agent.
Has
He's
he
gotta
been
be
on
the-
Sesame Street?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he was
Huh.
on a lot.
Maybe.
Well, Sesame Street's got Elmo. He'll just like tickle you.
Oh yeah, the Elmo's just fodder for Animal. He's going to eat him to get to the blue monster that I can't remember his name.
Cookie Monster?
No,
Gonzo's pretty.
not Gonzo. Elmo, and who's the blue one that's like Elmo? Grover.
Grover,
That's-
yeah.
That's what I meant. Grover.
Okay.
Grover's pretty chill
But
though.
Grover's
He's not-
Sesame Street too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, do you have any petty reasons not to date somebody?
Petty?
Petty, like,
You think
It'd
I'm
be
a petty
hard.
person?
well, it'd be hard for me to date a girl named Barb because it's my mom's name.
What?
I don't know.
Come on, Tom.
Molly, what about you? Could you date a Dave?
Is
It'd
that
be
your
weird.
name?
No, it's my dad's name. It'd be weird.
What if my name was Dave Hitler? Could you date me?
She would marry you.
For me, I don't think it would be petty.
She would hyphenate it. Molly Westenberger Hitler.
Yeah. What if my name was your dad's name and Hitler? You would be Mrs. David Hitler.
I mean, that would be unfortunate.
You paused.
But I wouldn't.
When I asked you on our first date, you took a long time to
I
answer.
did.
And if my name was Dave Hitler, I don't think we would all be here right now. Because I think you would have said no.
That's possible. But I had already met you too. So
Listen, if
I
there's
guess-
a Dave Hitler out there, I apologize. It's
I
not your
guess-
fault.
for me, the name isn't a deal breaker. I mean,
Okay.
it's unfortunate, but it's the personality that's a deal breaker. The deal breaker to me, I don't know if it's petty though. Would be someone
Nobody
that's
kept that name, right? Nobody's keeping that name. That's been changed on
Hitler?
everybody.
No, there are Hitlers. Yeah,
Why
there are
wouldn't you
Hitlers
like
in the
take
United
girl-
States.
Oh my
The
God.
last name is Hitler.
And they
I
I
just
would
think they're
definitely change
descendants of
that.
or somehow family members.
Oh wow. You
Yeah,
got
for
to
me, it would
change
be
that name, right?
attitude. Like if someone's like really needy, but
You don't
it's
like needy people? That's your buzzword. So
Will, you got to have something.
if Tommy falls deeply, I can't fucking deal with some. We have to worry about I'm walking on eggshells. So I'm just talking about a reasonable guy.
Yeah,
I'm not taking any wing. I'm in the fucking middle of the
so
plane.
you're saying political extremists. You
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Will, you got any messages for your headstone? Because I got a story right here about a guy who did something hilarious on his headstone, and everybody's pissed off at him. So,
I haven't thought much about it, but I would want it to be something that would be kind of funny.
okay, here's Owens. It basically says, "Forever in our hearts until we meet again, cherished memories known as our son, brother, father." But if you look at the first letter of everything, it spells "fuck off."
I kind of like it.
So
I
right
like
That's
there,
it.
awesome because it sounds cute, but it's the way that it's lined up.
Well, not just lined up. What I would do is I would have made every first letter in there big and the same to where
it's
it's
capital.
obvious.
I
when
don't
you
have
look at-
a big picture, but you can see they're a little bigger font.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And
don't have to be like in your face.
Look,
about it.
that's a beautiful headstone. It really is. Do you
and
see?
it says
See, just
"fuck off."
it doesn't look all gray and granity. It's kind of got a like a tan color. That's really beautiful. I bet that set them back. That set his family back quite a bit.
Was it sandstone?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get a better image up here for you. I don't know if it's gonna get bigger.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to think about like especially with family members that go and where they are and go visit their grave or the mausoleum and say a little prayer and stuff like that. It's like I haven't done anything like that in so long. It's like I don't think I'll even want to have a headstone where people can come and I don't know, man. Like love me now, and then once I'm gone, have good memories. But you have to come visit my grave site. That's weird.
Yeah, my
Well-
grandpa every week, every Wednesday was visiting grandma.
That was his wife, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's an antiquated kind of thing now. I don't think we're so like I don't believe in having like a wake, like showing a dead person propped up with makeup. That's creepy, man. Like fucking remember the people as they were,
That
fucking
may help
put
some
poison
people.
in their body and then poison the earth with embalming fluids, man. No, man. Let them fucking rot naturally. It
I
just
do
doesn't
like
make
that
sense.
idea better. I want to decay in the ground.
Right,
I don't
in
want
the
to be a
ground.
metal
I
box.
want to be preserved like I was. If they dig me up 500 years, look, he looks like he's sleeping. Fuck that. For what? For what? That's ridiculous, man. A lot of money's wasted on that. So much money, and they tug at you because you lose a loved one, and you sit down. Well, you could go with the cheaper option if you didn't love them that much. It makes you feel that like you feel like you're obligated because they do it in a sneaky kind of way. Like, well, this will, there will be. I don't care. They're
do you
dead.
think-
They don't care.
What do you think about when they take the ashes and diamondize it into like a diamond
I
on a
think
ring?
that's cool.
How long does that take to happen?
I don't.
They
I'll
use
look
some
it
kind
up,
of
but
like chemical process. I think
Is it expensive?
I don't know.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
I've
look at
seen
it.
ones where they make like glass art. Like you can get sun catchers, or you can get like even just like paperweights that are real artistic, and they put the ashes in there. So something that looks beautiful, but it's got.
Isn't it kind of creepy to have ashes of your loved one around your house, though? I mean, I think that's kind of
what if
creepy
they
too.
look like
I think
this?
it's beautiful. They're pretty.
Gorgeous diamonds like that. That's your loved one all the way down. $3,000. So 2 tablespoons or a half a cup.
Oh, then what do they do with the rest of you?
Takes a year. You get that. You can just.
I mean, you keep the rest. You just send in the little bit that they want, and you do whatever you want with the rest.
So I guess if you have like 8 cups of ashes, it'll probably be 816. You're looking at quite a lot.
I think the thing
$50,000 to do all diamonds of you.
with something like this I think
I would like my ashes stuffed into an oyster because I loved oysters, and then it become a pearl.
There you go.
It's silly. Come on.
What about turn your pet into a diamond? Here you go.
No.
See, I think that the trouble with these is you lose them so easily. What if you had a diamond ring made of like one of your loved ones and then you lost it? Like that would be terrible.
That's why you keep the rest of it at home, right?
Why would it be terrible?
Because you made that to have with you.
Hold on, Molly. You and I do know crystals, and what does it say when you lose one? If you turn them into a crystal, it means they're meant to be somewhere else, and so you can't be sad when you lose your favorite crystal, right? Somebody else is going to find it, and
I just think something that has someone, like a part of someone that you knew in there, it's a little bit.
I've known you, I don't know how long now. I'm just finding out that y'all are a couple of crystal weirdos. Oh, if you love your crystal, let it go.
There you go.
It returns to you. If it doesn't, you was never meant to be your crystal.
Isn't that a Zen way of living? I'm so happy thinking that way. Hey, it's okay. You lost it. It wasn't meant to be with you.
It wasn't. It's now a Buddha.
Yeah.
Can I be made into a Buddha and have people rub my belly?
People with that shirt, people are going to rub your belly.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You got a shirt called Butter Silk or something, you're getting a belly rub.
Buttercloth.
Don't wear it around me. Buttercup?
Buttercloth.
Buttercloth, yeah. I'm going to get you with some belly work when I see you.
No, you remember when
Yes, I am.
Ryan Elberg had that joke this weekend about butter teeth? His students told him he had butter teeth.
Keep going.
I don't know what that meant. I'm going to have to look that up. I guess his students he didn't know how to deal with it either. He didn't know what that meant. I've heard of butter face.
Well, yeah.
Butter teeth is just yellow teeth?
I imagine so.
Urban Dictionary. All right. A homonym that sounds like but her teeth. To call a woman butter teeth is to say her body and face are very attractive, but her teeth are disgusting. So it's like a butter face.
But
everything's
I mean, it makes sense that it means the same.
It is even more fitting if her teeth is a yellow hue. So like everything's good, butter teeth.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was thinking butter like yellow when he said butter teeth.
It'll probably all work.
He had a good set, man. I enjoyed everybody's set. It was 6 good sets, man. I enjoyed everybody. I don't think anybody had a bad set, you know.
You got the crowd going the best, I think.
I
listened to it, so
they loved you,
and I love them. I mean, that's how I feel like going and performing in Boston, which my favorite comedians are Boston comedians. There's so many: Louis C.K., Patrice O'Neill, Billy Burr, Bobby Kelly, Nick DiPaolo. The list goes on and on and on. To be able to perform in front of that audience from Boston that knows good comedy and having them love you, that's great. So as far as winning and advancing or whatever, I did win and advance 1 round. I feel great.
You did great.
You did amazing.
But I feel really good about it, and I feel good that they liked me and I liked them back, you know.
You had a good rhythm.
I shook everybody's hand as they were walking out. They all came up and fist bumped me.
You let the audience go. They came back to you. You didn't win. You lost. It's just like a crystal.
Something. This is something you probably don't know, Tommy, because you think of the accent, that Boston accent. Not everybody that lives there has that accent. And the women, oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Boston women are beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that went into that club. They were gorgeous. So anyway, not as beautiful as co-host Molly.
Molly, that's a nice shirt you got. Where'd you get that from?
It's a Johnny Beaner shirt.
From an Off the Rails comedy night?
Yeah.
Pull it up.
I'm glad my son Ben has
all the way off. Take it off.
No.
Ben has that same shirt.
There you go. Suck my balls, it says.
And he took a picture like that while he was watching Johnny on Letterman, I think it was, and snapped the picture and put it on Facebook.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Johnny's a great comedian. What a freaking tower he is. I didn't know he was like, could just reach up and dunk a basketball.
Well, I don't know if he could just reach up and do it. He's pretty tall.
He was tall.
He's a tall guy.
Hey, speaking of announcements, let's just do a couple quick. Twisted Dreams Film Festival, October 14th to the 16th. We're going to have Lloyd Kaufman.
Lloyd Kaufman!
Person. Brinky Stevens is going to be there. There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
She's going to be there.
Oh, my goodness. What is her age now? She is 67. She's a little bit older than me.
There you go.
She's perfect.
So she'll be there hanging out. Lloyd will be there all day. So come see a movie. And
are we going to remote from there?
Oh, yeah.
Can we bring Recon Roy in too?
Recon Roy is definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. What are the dates of that? Let's give the people another.
14th through the 16th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It will
October.
be open to close. We're going to be there showing films. So.
And the Avalon's located where?
It's in Milwaukee.
Downtown Milwaukee, down by the Shakers area, Summerfest area.
So if you want to see Lloyd Kaufman, I think that's a separate ticket. It's a separate special.
That's
ticket.
a specific meet and greet with Lloyd Kaufman.
It includes a meet and greet.
Well,
so afterwards, they're going to show.
I'm saying you can probably hang out and say hi to him if you
do the meet and greet. The meet and greet.
It's not just the meet and greet. They're also showing Shakespeare Shitstorm.
Yeah, local film that has won a ton of awards. Troma Film. They did it. One of our friends who was on the show, you know her, Shanta from Hex and Arcane.
Yeah.
She's in the movie.
Like a great, just cheesy, awesome horror movie.
So you get to see that. And when you do the meet and greet and you pay for it, he gives an individual story. Like he has so many old cool stories that he will personalize to you. He will sit there and tell you a full story, and he goes through everybody like that and gives you like a joke, a story. He sets you up. Wow. He's one of the best guys to hang out with. So Lloyd Kaufman's going to be there. Brinky Stevens going to be there. We're going to be there. It's going to be a hell of a festival this year.
I'm going to be there too, man. I can't miss that.
You can't. I don't know what it is with people, but the price of how awesome this is, I just want to shake people like this is something you should be at. What you're really missing it. Anyway,
that's great.
Milwaukee Paracon, T. Krulus.
Wait, let me ask you something. So how can they pay for the meet and greet? Is there a website they can go to?
Yeah, check out Twisted Dreams. TwistedDreamsFilmFestival.com, Twisted Dreams Film Festival on all your social media. You'll be able to get there. You can get the Nightmare Pass for the whole thing, which I recommend. You get your meet and greets. You get all the stuff. Or you can just say, hey, I only want to see funny comedy shorts. And we'll be like, that's great. They're on. Funny comedy shorts are Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. You can just buy that if that's all you want.
Well, I'm definitely want to. Is it 2 to 4? Or you just use that as an example.
It's an example.
We
haven't made final selections. We don't have the lineup yet. But
and we do switch it up because last year, there are certain categories like drama, thriller, comedy, monster.
We had lots of animated last year.
A lot of animated. So if we get last year, we just got a ton of monster movies. So we will separate in the specific categories, depend on what films.
I wonder if we could get Molly to make a monster movie. She wouldn't be able to do it this year, but where Cher turns into
a werewolf. Yeah, Like and Share.
Sounds like copyright issues.
Probably.
No, she can't just own the name Cher, right?
Molly, can you make a cartoon of us?
Yeah.
Molly, you know what? Maybe we should try to talk to some of these cartoonists and say, hey, if you want favorable.
I did cartoon us before, when the show was cool and before you showed up.
Oh, we do have cartoon pictures of us from Twisted Dreams.
When it was cool before I showed up. Did you hear what she's saying? She's got the nerve. That's it. I'm going to leave.
Spitting facts, man. I'm not going to.
Real. Thank you, guys.
No, but we did do a cartoon effect on us for something.
You can pull that up. Milwaukee Paranormal Conference, Paracon, is going to be the same weekend, hosted by T. Krulus. So go to that afterwards. Come to some late night horror movies. I'll be doing a breakout session on October 15th at 10 a.m. about The Secret by Brian Priest, and we're going to talk a whole bunch of my treasure hunting adventures. Yes, I treasure hunt. I magnet fish. I treasure hunt. I do all that stuff.
You know, I was thinking too. Are y'all going to talk about your your haunting
haunted house?
Yeah, because
we're going to have more information. We'll start leaking some audio onto these shows. People like that.
Yep.
So, well, you know, we were talking about like having one of those laundry chutes that you have in your house that you can just, you know, and we were hoping that we could get one that would separate. If we taught the spirits how to separate our clothes and how to fold.
Yeah, but they got ectoplasm, right? They'll just fuck it up. Clean clothes, all snotty ectoplasm.
Well, won't it dry at some point, and then it'll
be like dried snot. It'll look like the sleeves of my coats.
With dried snot on it from doing this.
Yeah.
That's how it was when you were a kid, though, man. Your sleeves of your coat were all, yeah.
Wow. Do you know that's why Napoleon invented the useless button on military uniforms that goes right here on top of the wrist? They do nothing, that button. It prevents soldiers from wiping their nose.
And you know what? And he used to keep his in there to prevent himself from wiping his nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why he always had his hand in his shirt.
He was not a fan of snot.
Who's a fan of snot?
I love snot so much.
Ugh.
Is pee gross? That's a question I had on our webpage this week. Or on our hot seat
I don't really have too much experience with it, but I've seen some films that look like it might be fun.
Okay.
Oh, he goes sexual right away.
Especially if you're the peer. I don't know about being peed on, but maybe. I don't know. I've never experienced it. So I'm not closing the door on it, but it's not something I look for.
It's gross.
Are you going to be grossed out if somebody like throws like a cup of pee on you?
Fuck yeah.
Or are you just like,
I
got to change, but
literally. What?
I don't know. I don't think pee
it
is
depends.
That gross to me.
Some pee is much more potent than others.
Right. Like if they're drinking a lot, it's probably not going to be like a lot of beer. It's probably not going to be bad, but you can imagine. Ugh. Ooh.
Some smells really bad and really potent.
Oh, Molly, have you been smelling a lot of pee lately?
Molly's pee stinks.
It changes with your diet. You know, when you walk in the bathroom after someone, sometimes you can still smell the piss.
No, you can't.
I can't smell much since I've had COVID. It's still, it's coming back a little 2 years later, but not that much, to be honest.
What, Molly? Squat over his face and piss. It will cure him. I guarantee it.
It's so gross because it's hot.
Molly, be a gentleman.
No, but she's my friend. It would be weird.
Okay, we won't tell you. It's either me or Molly. Just keep your eyes.
I know. I don't want either one of you to pee on me at all. I think that's crossing a line as a co-host. I don't think we need to pee on one another.
I don't know. Well, how do I tell people you're my co-host if I don't?
Well, this is it. This is how you do. We'll all pee in a cup,
and then we all throw it on each other.
Yeah.
So then we all get the trifecta.
And then we'll see how much Molly's pee stinks compared to
I don't agree to this. I don't consent.
It's better than blood brothers. It's piss siblings.
No.
Sippies.
No.
Just a little sip of pee. Hey, you can't come back from that.
Come on, we're piss sippies.
You guys, my stomach is already a little bit like on the fence.
How about you just lap it a little bit? You just lap it a little bit. You put your tongue in a little bit.
Ponytail. You don't even have to touch it with your hands. Just go down.
Look, she's trying not to
get piss sippy. We'll put it in a dish.
You're getting sick because you're thinking about your stinky pee. Our pee doesn't stink like yours. We're the ones that would have to suffer.
All I drink is Kool-Aid, man, and diet soda. It's gonna be like hummingbird feeder when it comes out of me.
You know, it reminds me. The late great Patrice O'Neill, brilliant comic, another one from Boston, and you know he had diabetes, and this was one of his jokes, and maybe it's based on truth. He said he was peeing on his girl, and she said, "Your piss tastes like birthday cake. I think you need to see a doctor." And they found out he had diabetes. His piss was too delicious.
She was actually tasting it?
Apparently. Well, that's how the joke went.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you know?
I don't know if it's good, Molly.
You can't fact check a joke, Molly. Every joke is
she's
real.
shaking her head and she's drinking it. No, I would never drink pee. What's in that can, Molly?
Jelly Belly, very cherry, sparkling water.
That's worse than pee.
That is high maintenance bullshit.
That is a diabetic who peed in a can and she's drinking it.
Yeah,
no, because it has no sugar.
Yeah, it's all in the pee.
Yeah, it's all in the foot.
Where the foot used to be.
Where the foot used to be. It just turned to sugar and rotted off.
Well, let me ask you this, because somebody was telling me, like, I was using a Splenda, and he said, "Oh, that stuff will give you cancer." And I said, "Well, that sugar will give you diabetes. What would you rather have, cancer or diabetes?" I would rather have cancer. You could beat cancer, but diabetes will take you apart limb from limb.
Yeah.
Not if you catch it soon enough, you can reverse it.
Some people, diabetes? They say, sometimes
if you catch it in an early stage,
you can reverse it.
A certain type, and I don't know enough about it to give out information.
Yeah, with our luck, we won't get the kind you can reverse.
There's type 1, I think, is genetic. That's irreversible, and I think type
that's
2.
Type A. I think type.
We don't know enough.
B is what you're born with. I don't know. I don't remember.
All right. Let's just do this one here. Japan made a new law that if you insult people online, it's $1,000 fine. Now, if we did that retroactively to your social media, how much money do you think you would owe?
And how many? $1,000
in an insult
per
is
insult.
It intentional insults, or are they counting anything that's also unintentional? Like, I didn't mean to insult you, but you were insulted.
I think it's purposeful, but I will, and a year in jail here. $1,000 in a year in jail.
What?
For me, nothing on social media.
Something they say that's ridiculous.
Popular. No. I guess a Japanese star got bullied online, did a suicide on himself here, and they're going to re-examine it in 3 years to see the effects on society.
Look, Triumph, the insult dog, he's gonna lose all his money.
Yeah, that's his whole gimmick.
I mean, I don't think I would lose any money if they went retroactive. I don't insult people online.
You probably haven't not even realized it. Bitch, you owe me $1,000.
What do you owe her?
Jail. I'm gonna let you suspend that year, but I'll take that $1,000.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, like Tom says, what about me? I'm pretty sure if we counted them up, you would end up owing me, so you can shut the fuck up.
You're damn right.
If they punished you for what you said to Molly, just walk yourself to the guillotine and pull the cord.
You know what?
I'll do it, just I know. What,
if I was being executed, I had a choice.
Guillotine? Yeah. There you go. That'll be the final
it's
question.
So dramatic.
What's your
head
choice?
It just drops into a bucket. Ugh. Like Gary Gilmore, he requested firing squad. The anticipation to that would drive me nuts. Standing there waiting for that shot to come.
Well, they walk you to the guillotine. Well, they shoot you in the heart.
Yeah, they all aim for your heart, but one of the people has a blank. So you don't know, but of course you know if you hit a kill shot, you know when you shoot something if it goes through somebody's heart.
If where you was aiming exploded, that's fine. Right.
So Molly, you're talking the way that you would choose to be executed or to die?
I would say executed.
Be executed. The guillotine. And this is the thing. I would want to go face up. Not
so
with my head in
the blade coming. No, I wouldn't want to go face up.
Right there. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. That's good dying. Ha!
That is
I don't
kind of
know.
good dying.
You could look up at everybody and say, fuck all y'all. Ugh.
Don't
You
they
know,
make
go,
like just
go down like a little bitch with your head down.
a cyanide pill that you can take and it's just quick and easy?
No, you're not getting put to sleep. You got to die. You got to have a blade, a gun. Well, you know what? Maybe Molly, I don't know if you ever seen like where you're over stuck somewhere in a horrible part of the world and where they don't like you, and then they just get to hacking your head. Some of these
But
beheadings,
I'm
they don't
choosing.
have good equipment. It's a third world country. They probably don't know how to sharpen this shit. And he's struggling. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, you're the 10th head of the day. It's already dull.
Yeah, it's like
I would not.
shoot.
I would not pick hanging either because sometimes your neck doesn't break
And you just
and
strangle.
you just hang
Well,
there.
I think if your people know what they're doing, it will break every time. They just take your mass, what your weight is, and then they adjust the height accordingly.
You
Now,
gonna
if you
take
go
that
in-
chance? No, you're
Huh?
just. You
I'm
gonna
not
take
taking
that
that
chance?
chance.
I'm not taking that chance. I would not pick. Nope.
I don't think I would mind a hanging because actually, even if you just strung me up, because once you pass out, it's not that bad.
He says as he's never experienced it.
Well, like, yeah,
I
but
think
like I
it would
told
be.
you before, yeah, but you don't know if I've experienced a little autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, he probably did that.
I have
I'm-
not. But I wanted to say this that when some people die that way, and it's like, that doesn't seem like a horrible way to go.
I
So,
would take the
like I
injection.
said, if that happens to me,
Yeah, me too.
know that it wasn't because it was a kink, it's because I was depressed.
What if you're a Highlander and you don't know it? And they cut your head off and then you're dead.
What's a
If you could-
Highlander?
The Highlander. The only way to kill them is to cut their head off.
There
Is
can
that
be only
immortal?
one.
There can
So
only
they
be
have to-
one Highlander.
So yeah, they have to find each other and
But
kill
they're
each other.
immortal
They're
unless
immortal.
you cut their head off.
Or shoot Molly with a silver bullet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or you could shoot Our Lady Mal. Show her again. We're over an hour. We can.
I wouldn't shoot her.
With
You
a
don't
silver
shoot that. She's a magnificent bitch. You don't shoot her.
My
like and
God,
share, or like and share will come get you.
That's great. I love it.
I like that.
She's
Molly,
magnificent.
you want to do a read? You got any?
How old is Cher? Is she 80 yet?
Not quite.
Good God.
Molly, hit
bless
your
her.
read there, girl.
Listen up, shows. Fuck that share button in the ass. Grab it by the hair, nibble its ear, and smash it over and over again in its ass. Oh, we ain't done, fuckers.
Make it your own, Mal. What would you do?
Well, I just realized this one had the Amazon link and the website on it. I thought I could just switch it out for the hot seat. We'll just do
All right,
like
cut
and
that.
what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna try doing a new one.
Go ahead.
Like and share. Guys, it's the hot seat. We are everywhere at The Seat is Hot.
All right, everybody, like and share this episode. Make sure to tell your friends, like and share, or like and share will come and bite you.
At The Seat is Hot.
At The Seat is Hot on all your social media. And remember, universe,
We're not good
not
enough. Like and share. I like it.
Nope.